day card challenge. This is, I think, the absolute easiest way to make great money from home using an ethical education marketing model. So I'm going to walk you through the exact process that's in our challenge. It's in our course. This will be available on the 20th of December. It's available to those of you who want to pre-order it now, but I'm actually going to show you the exact content that's in the community, so you have a really good sense of all the steps that you need to proceed with if you want to actually emulate this approach for yourself. You don't need certainly to join our course to do this. This is actually part of the whole ethos and approach that I'm trying to convey to you as well, simply by teaching this stuff to your own clients, to your own potential clients. You're going to have all of the clients and all of the raving fans and followers and folks who are going to be willing to pay you simply because you're teaching them how to do something that ultimately they want you to do for them. They need your help to actually implement and execute. And it's the same thing here, right? I'm teaching this using the exact same model. A large percentage of folks watching this I'll never hear from again. They may go off and use this process in the world, but they're not going to hire me or join my community or become a client of mine. I'm simply establishing some goodwill in the world with 80%, 70% of the folks who hopefully get some benefit from this, but then there's going to be a smaller percentage of folks who will actually sign up for the course. They'll join our challenge. They'll be interested in signing up for the affiliate products that I'm recommending. And of course, a small percentage will hire me or our community to work with them on their agency, their brand, etc. All right, so here is the exact outline of what you're going to do. Again, I encourage those of you who didn't watch the video that I recorded yesterday, which kind of covers all of this here, that you do that first and then come back to this, and it'll walk you through everything that you're going to do to build out this marketing machine for yourself. And it truly is a machine. All right. So again, this is a very modest goal. I don't want to overpromise when it comes to money. That's a very sort of finicky and sensitive thing. So I just want to use that as a baseline. But I would expect those of you who actually do this in a fulsome way are going to do much better than that for sure. All right. So here are the steps. Step one, or these are really the underlying ideas that you really need to grok to do this well. Step number one, you are going to use a course to sell your services. Really important to get that kind of in your skull. Like, you're going to actually need to create a course to do this in the way that I recommend. Step number two, or idea number two, you are going to give your course away, right? You're not going to sell the course. You're actually going to give it away. Idea number three, or step number three, you are going to demonstrate how to do the exact service or services you're offering honestly, ethically, and with full transparency. What that means is that you're teaching local realtors how to create a CARRD landing page for their Instagram profiles that features all of their client reviews and testimonials, or you're doing that for a pizza shop, or you're doing that for a CPA or a financial advisor. You're actually going to do that in the course itself. You're going to create the landing page, you're going to integrate the testimonials, and you're going to actually demonstrate this to your ideal audience in the course itself. You are going to, step number four, include affiliate links to the exact offers that you are using to empower your audience, right? So if you're teaching 100 CPAs or realtors or sushi shop owners how to do this, you're going to link to CARRD, which is going to pay you an affiliate commission if they choose to sign up for CARRD. You're going to link to the testimonial service that will pay you a commission month over month, by the way, like every month that your clients renew, where they still want to feature their, Yelp reviews, their Google reviews, etc. on this landing page. Every month you will get a commission of 30% from the testimonial company. That can translate into a pretty quick full-time income in of itself, even if you sell no services. All right. Idea number five, you are going to earn affiliate commissions from this process of teaching your clients, teaching your public, your audience, how to do everything above. Doesn't mean that most people are going to, you know, are going to click on your links or sign up for the service. You don't need that. You just need a percentage. Step number six, you're going to offer a done for you service that actually does the thing that you're teaching. So if you're teaching realtors, CPAs, sushi entrepreneurs, pizza shop, pizza place, restaurateurs, how to create a great looking Instagram landing page where people click on their profile and land on a page that rather has like a picture of a shitty pizza menu, it actually now has the 100 fantastic reviews that pizza place has gotten on Yelp in your local town, right? So you're actually going to offer a done for you service that does that thing, because we all know most pizza restaurateurs don't have the time or interest. Sushi shop owners, designers, home designers, plumbers, contractors, CPAs, financial people, they don't have any interest in doing that, right? So they're going to say, I'd like for you to do it for me. How much do you charge? And you're going to obviously have a price, right? You're going to have a service price that is a what I call a big back end offer. I mean, those aren't my words, but this is something that you want to set at about 1K at the lowest end, preferably have some sort of continuity built into it. So you're doing this on a monthly basis. And again, there are so many people now absolutely killing it in the online agency space using this model with tools like Webflow or Framer or those sorts of design tools that are really just offering design, right? And they're doing like brochures and like digital sort of Instagram posts and that sort of content. This is something that gives you the ability to offer a really, really valuable service if you follow this model. Testimonials, landing pages, and then you can customize your offer with other courses and other offers that you think are ideal for your quintessential client or ideal audience. All right. So have a big back end offer in mind, even if it's just 1K for the landing page and the testimonials, alone, that's sufficient to get most people to say, okay, I want that. I see how I can use that. If you're an author, for an example, we're targeting authors in our Mindful Marketplace community. If you're an author who's got a landing page that has 200 reviews from Amazon of their books that are 5-star reviews, right? That's going to sell more books. That looks good for them rather than sending them to a page on their website that has, a couple things that people are saying about them on Amazon. It's a world of difference. I mean, I hope that's really clear. All right. Step number 8, or idea number 8, you are going to be systematic in how you approach your ideal audience or your niche neighbors. This works whether you're building a local community, whether you're working in a local community, or whether you're working in a larger niche, like sort of a niche that has no geographic boundaries, like we're doing, mindfulness authors, people who are teaching, meditation, etc. This is not like localized for me, but for many of you, I know having a local audience in mind is, or your local town, for an example, is where you're targeting. This is ideal for that sort of kind of agency. And essentially, you just want to start with one sort of client in mind, and then you can always change and scale up predicated on what's converting best. So if you're targeting realtors for simplicity in the beginning, and that's not working so well, and financial advisors are, well, then you can just continue to target the markets that are most receptive to the offer, right? And to be honest, realtors are going to be some of the best, converting clients you'll have. All right. Number 9, most people who take the course will buy nothing. So you're offering this course to the local professionals in your local community, and let's say 100 people sign up, anywhere from 65 to 75% of those people won't take any action at all. They may be impressed, they may take a few modules and then drop out, they get busy, they forget, they may actually even really enjoy your course and get a lot of value from it. Maybe they're even super excited by it, but they're still not going to take any action that leads to a financial win for you. Like, you don't get anything from having them be part of your course for whatever reason. Maybe they don't use your affiliate link. Maybe they plug in the link, for the products you're recommending in a naked way, so you're not actually getting credit. Maybe they just don't. Maybe they're just shitty people and don't want to in any way contribute to the ecosystem that you're building. All right, but it doesn't matter. It's the same thing with these videos that I do. Right, I know a lot of people who've enjoyed these videos who never have said anything to me. They've never liked a video. They've never, like left a comment. They don't get in touch with me, but they watch my stuff over and over again in a, I don't want to say selfish way, but in a way that is not in any way paying it forward to me, even by dint of saying something nice, right? It doesn't matter. You have enough other people that make all of this fun, sustainable, and profitable, right? So, as a general rule, you're going to convert 25 to 35% of these course subscribers into either affiliate sales or service sales. Mostly affiliate sales, much less service sales. But again, that doesn't matter either. So, right, as I write right here, more of these will be affiliate sales rather than folks who buy your high-end services. But remember, you're going to get paid on the affiliate sales month after month, year after year, for as long as your original students keep using the software or the service you recommend in the course. So essentially, that means an author who we recommend, this whole system to, who builds a landing page on CARRD, we get a commission there every time they renew their CARRD, 3 times a year or once a year, depending on how they pay. And the testimonial software, they're using that, every month. We get a commission every month, or if they pay for it, up front for the year, we get a big commission up front for the year, right? And of course, those people are going to want to keep using that sort of page to keep promoting their business. It's worth it, right? I mean, you're just going to sell more books every time somebody clicks on your profile link and sees all the great reviews that are coming from Amazon rather than some other landing page. And of course that, or website, that landing page is all that. So you're not using like a link tree style page, which just looks terrible to me. It just looks average. It looks like what everyone else is doing. If you want to stand out and you want to sell more books, sell more pizza, sell more homes, get more financial advisor clients, you want to showcase what people are saying in the world about your work, right? I mean, this is all just very, very commonsensical, I think. I hope. I hope people watching this grok that very simple point. All right. So, you're going to get a certain percent who are going to click on those links and sign up for those services, either to use on their own, to give to their own web people. They might have designers already or marketing people who help them already. And you're going to get commissions on those. Again, you embed this stuff in the course, right? You don't just like put it off to the side. Every step that you want someone to take an action that is going to emulate what you're showing them, or what you're teaching them, is going to have a link with your affiliate cookie attached to it. All right. Again, really important. You're going to duplicate this course either for new niches, or you are going to simply find other offers to target the same niche. So you can do the same model that I'm outlining here in so many cool and creative ways. You can either find another sort of offer to promote to realtors and demonstrate that in the same way. You're going to teach that. You're going to send everyone an email from the course, right? So if I go into my course community and someone takes this course and they've come to the end, let's say you take this course, I can very simply send you a link to another course in February if we're teaching something else that potentially would help you or your brand or your business, right? So the same thing is true here. So you could teach and let's say I'll give you an example in our own business, right? So one of the other things that we're working on is a whole audio, private audio courses, right, from authors, so people who've written books, rather than just go on Audible and record an audiobook of their book. We're helping them teach courses around the content in their nonfiction books, and I'm doing the same exact thing there. I'm referring the audio tool that we use in our own business called helloaudio.fm for private audio feeds. And I'm going to do the same exact process, showing them how to set up an audio course around their nonfiction mindfulness book or spiritual growth book, or yoga book or personal growth book or self-care book or whatever it may be. And of course, we make a commission of 30% on every referral that converts into a helloaudio.fm client. All right. So you can do it that way, or you can simply start off, if you're working in a local market, with realtors, and then move to financial advisors, move to restaurants, move to florists, move to dentists, move to plumbers, move to contractors. And you're taking the same course and you're just making a little bit of modification so that it fits. It's a message to market match for the audience that you're targeting in each respective course, right? So you're taking the same general content and ethically just like duplicating the course, right? So now the intro is for financial advisors rather than realtors, or it's for CPAs rather than for financial advisors. And you're just taking the same thing. And now your outreach is simply going out to a new audience rather than the same one that you've been working on all along. And this is just a good way of also just keeping it fresh. So if you get bored, it's like you have a new type of person that you're targeting. All right. Or by the way, I think, let's see, you can do both of these things, right? You can scale by, different services that you're offering and different things you're demonstrating, and also by different niches, different audiences, right? So you can create this entire sort of ecosystem of course content that is actually positioning you as a thought leader, as a guru, a word that I hate, but as somebody who is actually really ethically, modeling exactly what folks in your local community or in your niche can do to grow their business, right? And you're teaching, you're not selling, right? And you're going to add new courses that sell other services, that offer other affiliate products, programs that expand, that allows your audience to expand your brand. All right, I covered this already, as you can see here. Like 7taps is yet another one of these little platforms that we use for education that pays us, I think, 50% of the referrals that we send. It's great for therapists and teaching, small, kind of micro nano content courses. And you can just continuously do this ad infinitum, forever, and just build this sort of platform that positions you as somebody who is, educating your audience, right? You will become a thought leader in your local market, your niche, your industry. And of course, this also opens up straight consulting opportunities as well. People who don't want web design, they don't want any development service. They just want to like chew on your ear for a couple minutes to figure out what it is that they can do better by dint of having been exposed to your ideas, right? I get this all the time. I mean, so I might record something like this on this kind of process, but someone will send me an email about something completely different and say, can I just talk to you for 20 minutes about X, or kind of run this entrepreneurial idea by you, right? It's a really good feeling that people are actually, resonating with my message, and they will, of course, with yours as well. When you teach courses like this, when you build these sorts of course communities like this one here, it really allows you to, to come across as somebody who is invested in the outcome of your audience. I mean, I genuinely want everyone watching this to succeed, right? I mean, that's genuinely my disposition. It's not like a contrived thing. And, you can really do this in a ethical and approachable way and position yourself, accordingly, right? So you're going to actually just build yourself a lot of tangential opportunities, again, by virtue of building an educational platform. And then this is really important. So the last piece of this, I'm going to stop. The education marketing model allows you to build a flexible, productized business that can run without you and has real value as a standalone asset as well. And really, all that means is you have a certain amount of courses created that people, and it becomes sort of like this engine that kind of operates on its own, right? I mean, people will be enjoying your content. They will recommend other people check out your content. You'll have other realtors recommending new realtors check out your content. You have people who are peers of each other who you don't even know who will say, check out Ian's like course on X or whatever it may be. And essentially, if you choose not to sell services anymore, you can just charge for the courses and you can sell your platform. I mean, there's all sorts of things that you can do once you build up enough goodwill and enough content and you're empowering enough people in the world to really get their own goals done. You're going to find that the flexibility that comes with that is really tremendous, right? So the courses, you can optimize, improve, tweak, and scale your entire business model around your own needs, wants, and interests. Like I've gotten sick, and I know a lot of people have as well with respect to, selling services or working with clients. So you can take a free course that was selling an affiliate program and selling your high-end service, as we're covering here, and turn it into a $99 course that realtors can, promote or refer each other to, in the community. You can advertise on Facebook, and you don't have to sell service anymore. You can just sell the course and take, get a peace of mind that you wouldn't get maybe from hustling all day, doing outreach and selling services to other people. You can create an affiliate program where, you turn your local audience into evangelists for your courses, your content, your community, where you're saying, to Joe Blow realtor who really likes your work, hey, Joe, look, why don't you, send an email to your 300 local LinkedIn contacts and offer the course to them. I'll give you 50% of all courses that you sell. Well, guess what? You're going to make sales and you don't have to do anything because Joe is incentivized to evangelize for you, right? So, all this allows for a lot of flexibility, and ultimately it also allows you to build an asset that you can sell. I mean, you can actually take courses and content like this and eventually just put it on the market. Like you can just, sell your community, right? Your course community, something that I've thought about doing many times as my interests have kind of waxed and waned, around different ideas. I've thought about our mindful marketplace stuff, just like kind of putting all that, giving it to someone else to run or leasing it out or, just selling the entire platform and starting something completely new. I mean, I probably won't do that. But once you have enough content created and traffic and trust and real rapport with your audience, you can really do some amazing things from a flexibility standpoint. Anyway, this is the entirety of this process, and everything else is just a function of refining, tweaking, critiquing, optimizing, improving, and essentially just building something that runs on its own or that works in the best, most advantageous, way for you, right? Because everyone has different needs. Like I have different needs than you do, different wants, different ways that I would ideally like to spend my time. Some people just want to hustle all day and sell stuff. That may be your personality. Sometimes it's mine, sometimes it's not. But all this is really just a fun, secure, scalable way of selling services, creating content, and doing ethical work in the world that really helps other people achieve their own aims. All right. So, our sort of slogan is teach what you know, do what you love, wake up the world with your work. And I think this really captures it in the purest way possible for me. Anyway, this is really for my eye, the type of work that feels the best for me. I like to teach. I like to share. I like to be, enthusiastic and somewhat, selfless with respect to this sort of content and trust that it all comes back around, and it does, right? So that's a great way of putting this model out to work in the world for yourself. You're not selling, you're teaching, you're educating, you're inspiring, you're empowering people, and then you are allowing the natural sort of evolutionary inertia, or the evolutionary impulse, I should say, of folks who are going to say, I want this, but I don't know how to do it. And really, to be honest, I'm a realtor, I'm not a web person. Can you do it for me? How much do you charge? All right. So if you're interested in joining our cohort, it's available for sale now. It officially goes live on the 20th of December. It's available now at a 50% discount during the pre-launch period. You can check out at the link in the video description box what it's about. And if you're interested in joining us, sign up and you'll have immediate access to me. You can ask me questions. I'm doing all sorts of cool and creative things with respect to supporting our members. You can read about all of that, on the course page itself, and I'll be adding more content and descriptive, sort of context for what you'll be getting in the course on the 20th. But again, if you want to save 50%, you can sign up now and get immediate access to some of your questions or challenges being answered, starting today. Okay. If you have any questions, as always, feel free to ask. You can send me an email, mindfulmarketplace@gmail.com. And I check the YouTube video comments, once every day or two. So if you have a question and you don't want to reach out to me directly, feel free to ask it in the community comments, and I will get to it and answer it when I'm able. Thanks so much. And as always, hope to see you in our cohort. And I appreciate, as always, you watching. Thanks.